About 3 miles in, before we got to the campground, my knee had been kind of hurting a little bit and it gave out. And I was totally willing to keep on walking, you know, through the pain or whatever, but everybody's like, no, you have to get on the cart. So I had to sit on the cart, and that wasn't fun. Because I wanted to be in there with my family and helping them out, but I guess when you're hurting, you gotta sit out. But, you know, they were positive about it, even though, you know, I was just adding to the weight. Everybody was upbeat and happy and tried to keep me motivated and happy, even though if I wasn't there with them. I'm gonna win! As tired as we were, some couldn't resist an old-fashioned pie eating contest.
That just happened!
Turn up Mazel Paz against the state presidency.
I won the pie eating contest.
I'm freezing. We just got through with a storm.
Yeah, the fire's great. And it's big.
I love it when my pillows get wet, guys.
If something's gonna get wet, it should be your pillow.
That night was the longest in memory. The rain and thunder kept many looking for ways to keep warm and dry. Many others came to the rescue, giving what they had to help others.
Anybody want a pie?
I think the rain made our trek.
So we get in bed at like, what, 12? Okay, and then 20 minutes later there's a storm. And I tell them, oh, let's go in the men's urinal to go just get warm. Okay, so we go in there, and then I have to go to the bathroom, so I go to the girls' bathroom, and I see this lovely lady, Sister Nelson, camping out in the girls' bathroom. She's called some other girls, and I was like, there's room in the men's restroom. So we went in there, and we sat in there all night, not sleeping, just sitting there.
It was cold and it was wet last night, but I think I'd rather die than sleep under a men's urinal.
I was soaked. I started the fire.
My head was sticking out of my sleeping bag most of the time, so my head got wet.
So it starts getting really cold and really wet, and so I reach down and my legs are just sopping wet.
We have coats, we have tents, we have tarps. The pioneers didn't have that, but we were still cold.
And then I feel the pillow and it's just drenched.
I laid there awake until maybe 1 o'clock in the morning until somebody came by and asked if I was all right.
It made me feel for those pioneer moms as I kept looking around at all my family members, and all my kids were all freezing and wet and cold, and I felt helpless. There was nothing I could give them or do because my blankets and everything was just as wet as theirs. Those poor moms that had to watch their kids suffer made me think about them.
It was awesome. Yeah, I've enjoyed trek. I would do it again in a heartbeat. It was really cool.
Pony Express riders brought letters from our real parents. We spent some time reading them and meditating about the amazing past few days.
This is my journey, like Israel of old. I travel through the wilderness, so far away from home. Though dangers surround me, though the night is long, the Lord is my light, my beacon and guide, my strength and my song, and I will be strong, I will walk unafraid, with the Lord as my companion, every step along the way.
There have been people here, not just us, you know. There have been presences here that I think has made the experience totally worthwhile.
He is with me everywhere I go.
It was time to say goodbye to our ma's and pa's and spend some time with our ward families.
This is my journey, like Israel of old. I need not wander lost, nor seek to find my way alone.
I could feel that the grounds of Rock Creek are sacred. As we passed by the grave markers, we could see the names of those we learned about crossing Rocky Ridge.
The Lord is my light, my beacon and guide, my pillar of fire.
My heart is full. I'm grateful for our stake, for the great Lindon stake. I'm grateful for all the pioneers. I'm grateful for every single one of them that came across there. Whether they came across with hand carts, or whether they came across in wagons, or they walked, or they got on the boat, or they got on a train, or however they got there. I'm grateful for every one of them and for their testimonies and their sacrifice. And I'm grateful for these kids. I'm grateful for the strength that they show, and that they are the leaders of our future generations. And the church is in good hands. They're good kids who want to do what's right. And to me, that's the cause of Israel. When we raise our hat in the air and we do that hurrah for Israel, for me it's hurrah that we've got good kids. Hurrah for them. Hurrah for the temple and for the cause that makes us do all this stuff. I love this great cause that we're involved with. I'm so grateful for this experience that we've had up here, and for sacred experiences among the saints who I love the very most, and it's forever emblazoned in my heart.
Hurrah! Hurrah! Hurrah for the great Lindon stake! Hurrah! Hurrah! Hurrah for all the pioneers! Hurrah! Hurrah! Hurrah for Israel!
I will always remember the pioneers. I am a modern-day pioneer.